Yo, so Undawn 2.0 update is just around the corner, and I think it is about time we actually go and check what we are getting in this update. Now, I'm not just talking about some simple stuff, okay? I'm talking about a whole rework to the class system, a whole training ground, a lot of improvements, and this is one of the updates that I've been really waiting for, and one of the reasons why I didn't upload any videos related to any builds or anything, because of this rework on and how other things are going to be changing. Now, before we hit today's video, you guys know the drill. Make sure you hit that like button. And also subscribe. Second thing I want you guys to do, I want to go to the game and then go to perks, and then you see something called creator code. Go there and put my code, which is S3DOX. This will support me as a creator. It will also give you something back. Alright, let's not waste any more time and get straight into it. By far my favorite lobby, to be honest. It's gonna be really hard for me to talk, but I'm gonna try to make it simple. But you probably noticed the difference in my pronunciation. But yeah, today the first thing I'm gonna talk about, and I think everyone know about it, but we are getting a brand new map and brand new map. So normally in the past we were used to getting an update and a big update, and then we get a map along with it. But all those maps were already in the game. I mean, when we talk about, for example, Golden Desert update, we got the desert update and we got the map as a new map, but we actually already had access to that map. And when we talk even about Auric Island, we already accessed that place, through events, limited time events. So we already have an idea of how those maps look. But when we talk about the new mountain, Snowy Mountain update, a new map, this is a place that we've never visited. Okay, no one I've ever visited unless if you played in the Chinese version. But if you didn't, this is a brand new place, a brand new map that we are going to get to experience. And to be honest, it is a really good map. You can see me here in the background going around with my motorcycle, and you can see how big it is, okay, when I open the map and everything. So we're gonna get a lot of exploration here, a lot of new transport methods, actually two. The first one is the glider, and we can see that right here. It's really good. It looks fun, to be honest. We're also getting a new minigame with it, so it's gonna be similar to when we got the drone events, so we can use the drone to go around. It's gonna be something similar to that. We're gonna go race around or something like that, and then we get the snowboard. Now, we're also going to get an event with the snowboard when we unlock it. Basically, it's going to be similar to how we got the vehicle updates and all the modification to the vehicle, along with racing system. So maybe a racing system for snowboard. That's going to be really fun, okay? And we're also getting some new enemies. So basically, new bosses, new mini bosses, and new just regular zombies, because you see in the snow place, in the snowy mountain, zombies are gonna be different. I mean, we're talking about a whole different environment, and we're gonna be seeing a really new zombies. You can see them right here. They're looking really good, and they fit the theme of this place right here. So this is something that is small, and I believe something that was important to be added, and I really appreciate the fact that they added a different kind of zombies for this location. Alright, that was it for the first part. Now the second part, we're gonna be talking about the story. It's gonna be quick, okay? But it ended where we were exploring the Auric Island, trying to discover what happened there. Now after we got some information there, and after all collecting all the information in the Golden Desert and Polar Mines and all the locations we've been through, we got like a little idea of where like this whole thing basically started, and that was in this mountain right here, and this is where we are going, okay, along with Ravens. We are there. We already sent basically there have been already like a team that have been sent there, but they were lost. I think if you guys are doing the little event we have, you basically see that Yogurt, a guy that was part of Raven, we lost contact with him, and now we're gonna go there and try to understand what happened there, as well as try to uncover what happened there. So this is two things we have to do in the new location right there. So there's gonna be an event where we try to save him, as well as the main story where we're gonna try to uncover the story of this epidemic, you know? I'm trying to not spoil here, but this is basically what's gonna be happening. We're gonna go there, and I'm sure even if you didn't play until the end, till the last of the story, this shouldn't really affect how you are looking at the story. So pretty much it's not a spoiler, right? And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Let's move to the third part, all right? And the third part is gonna be about, oh boy, this is what I've been waiting for, the skill, or let's call it class revamp. Now we're not talking about some really small changes here. For example, the biggest change is gonna be about the bio. Now normally it's about skill strength, how much your healing is determined, meaning the higher skill strength, the higher your damage. Now this is still gonna be the case. However, two more variables have been added, and that's gonna be the damage and polishing. Meaning, the higher your damage, the higher your polishing, the higher your skill strength, the higher your healing. And hopefully this is gonna be easy, but basically damage, polishing, and skill strength also play a role in having a higher healing here. I believe that's the biggest change we're getting in this revamp. Now, this does not mean that's the only thing we're getting in this revamp, okay? But, you know, let's take it easy, let's take it slowly, and let's talk about this. So, each class is getting a second ability. For the first one, we're going to be talking about the minigun. The minigun, we're getting a little recharge kind of a thingy, and basically when you use it, you get a little buff. It looks like it's a movement buff as well as other things, and I'll leave that to you to figure it out when it actually drops, and I'll be explaining it in case people didn't understand it. The second class we're going to talk about is Grenade Launcher. Now, this one is going to be getting a skill as well. This one will enable you to send rockets, or launch rockets from your back, and gonna be sending them towards your enemy if they are in front of you. If there is no enemy in front of you, they're just gonna be going straight to where you're aiming. Third class is gonna be the bio, or the healing or healer. This one is gonna be getting a skill. Basically, you can select someone, and you're gonna be able to give him a higher healing when you use your healing. So basically, it's a healing boost you can use to increase your friend or your allies' healing. The fourth one is gonna be the scout, or should we call it the sniper expertise. This one will enable you to scan the area you're in, and check if there's any enemies or any zombies. So anything that's considered hostile towards you will be scanned, okay? And finally, the shield expertise. This one is actually pretty cool because it enables you to put a little shield in front of you, depending on if you can actually put it in front of you a little far, or just quick use it, and you can see the difference between the two animations. Basically, put a little shield in front of you, really good in case you are in the open and you need a shield to actually protect your friends. And that should be a general idea of this revamp for the class system. Of course, it's not all of it, it's just a general idea, and I'll leave the rest to you to figure it out. Of course, if you have any issue with this, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to upload a video explaining for you guys, okay? Now remember that all of these can be unlocked, at a lower level, so you just need to be level 30 to actually access this new class system. However, to actually access the new drone system, which is exclusive to your class, you need to be level 100. You're gonna go to Raven Shelter and talk to Katarina, and you're gonna do the rest, and you'll be able to get the new drone. So next one, actually before we hit the fourth one, we're gonna talk about a training ground. Now we're getting a training ground. I did mention at the beginning of the video, but basically this training ground is a place where you can actually see your damage per second, okay? You can test your skills, your strength against zombies, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, it's really good. You can even change weapons and everything, so you don't have to worry about actual materials to actually check your strength in here, which is really good. I really like it. Moving on to the fourth one, new special ops. Now we're getting a lot of new special ops. Okay, we're getting basically 2 new daily special ops. So we normally have basically Lost City, and that's it. We've been doing Lost City for the past 6 months, okay? And we're also getting 2 new ones that are gonna be replacing Lost City. Now, Lost City is gonna still be there, but they're gonna be rotating from one to another every day and another. So these 2 are gonna be called basically Emerald's Energy Lab and Winter Bay Dwelling Platform. We're also getting a new disparate special op, basically called Snow Train, okay? As well as a challenge special op called Energy Lab. And for strongholds, every map, every location have at least 2 new strongholds. These 2 new strongholds are going to be called Winter Bay Dwelling Platforms and Elrose Energy System, alright? Another thing we're getting is basically a Blizzard restricted area. Basically, it's going to be a 8-player team, kind of a stronghold where we get to find some really strong bosses, okay? Now, for this, we're gonna have to hold because it's not coming after the update, but after a couple of weeks or maybe a month, and then we're gonna be getting this new game mode. But this is basically a teaser that a team PvE game mode is coming really soon. Moving on to the 5th point, we're gonna be having key improvements, or should we call quality of life improvements. Now, the first one we're getting here is a really good improvement, because normally we have to do 4 missions daily to actually get all the XP for that day, but that's not gonna be the case anymore. We just have to do 1 mission, 1 event, and then we're gonna be getting the 20 activity. Okay, you just need to reach 20 activity that day, claim that first chest, and you can see in the picture we can get XP. The other missions are not going to be providing us with XP anymore, and you just have to reach activity 20 to actually be able to complete, your daily maximum XP that you can get for that day. Another quality of life improvement we're getting is a new automatic combat feature. So this thing unlocks when you reach level 50, but basically, normally when you're doing all those dailies, you have to actually move around and do stuff so you can reach the end. But now you can actually just click follow and your character will shoot for you. Yes, you heard me right. Your character will shoot for you and do everything. You just have to click follow. Basically start it, do follow, and he's gonna do the rest, okay? This is gonna save you a lot of time. Do it, go run some groceries and come back and you'll be done, okay? Another quality of life improvement is they're gonna be increasing the rewards for the activity chests. So this activity bar right here, those rewards are going to be better, so this is something to look out for. Okay, this one is for my PvP homies. Okay, so training match is going to be equal. Okay, so everyone going to be the same. All right, everyone going to be the same. Everyone going to be having the same thing, except if you have a chip, it's going to be on level 1. So the only difference between people going to be a chip kind. Okay, so it's not going to be a big of a difference even if you have a golden chest, a golden chip, but I believe this one is a really good way, making a balance for everyone. And basically, like chips are just going to be about how you actually build your character. But except that, everyone is going to be more or less the same, okay? Radiation Island is also getting a little updates on this one, okay? I told you, it's a lot of things we're getting on this one. So basically, it's gonna be a new daily content for Radiation Island. It's gonna be basically airdrop battle, chest collecting, new fishing, cooking content for the main island, and a new trading format. So basically some new stuff that we can grind, and the Radiation Island. So normally when Radiation Island there's no event, there's no camp event, no nothing. You can't actually do anything in Radiation Island except go and kill other people. But now we're gonna be able to have a content that we can do. We're gonna basically meet other people there. So it's pretty much a blockade kind of a thingy, slightly different, where you have other camp, but it's only gonna be like 4 camps in every radiation island. Okay, homestead are also getting some improvements. So basically a new share warehouse feature. Basically you can construct, or you can store construct materials such as furniture structure in the shared warehouse, which you can access through your construct backpack when at the homestead. They're also going to be giving us a improved roommate system. Basically we're going to be able to recruit people to our roommates, basically invite people to become our roommates in a recruitment channel. Basically, if you are alone, just like me, go ahead and do that, okay, please. We need a roommate. All right, next, we're also getting a new change to the pet system. Basically, item placement and all of that, but yeah, it's not something major here. Except that we're also getting improvements, including number of character actual tweaks, changes to the map system, and changes to the team system. So this is just like UI changes, actions, you know, so the animation you do when you're trying to do actions. Basically that's it, you know, it's not going to be something big, but those couple of tweaks which are called quality of life improvements to make things look better. All right. Lastly, we have the 5th one, is going to be the new items that are coming to the store. Now, basically we're getting a new Christmas outfits for this, and to be honest, I don't know how they look. Okay, this is the only one that I have no idea how they look. So we're getting a new Christmas outfits, and that's what it says. So I don't know if they're going to be actually Christmas related or not, but we're getting new outfits in the Lost Collection. Another thing we're getting is the Battle Pass. We're getting Season 4 Battle Pass, and let me show you how it's gonna look, okay? So this is how the Season 4 Battle Pass is gonna look, or should we call it Season 4 Glory Pass? I don't know why they changed the name from Battle Pass, Glory Pass. Doesn't matter. This is how it looks, and I really like the design, to be honest, okay? I would really like if they actually continue to follow this design. By the way, they are going to follow this design. Anyway, this is how the Battle Pass should look like, and the outfit, let me tell you, is one of the best outfits we are ever going to get in this Battle Pass, okay? This ever Battle Pass. I don't know about the future, but for now, this is by far the best Battle Pass outfit. The last thing we're getting is a top-up event, you know, basically top up anything like just 5 RC and you're gonna get some stuff for topping up. But yeah, I think that should be actually it for today's video. I really find it hard to talk, actually. I'm sure you guys noticed, but you know, I have a little toothache that I've been having, and whenever I talk, you know, there's a lot of pain going on. All right, so that's not really the reason why I stopped uploading. It's just that more or less I've been really busy and I didn't really have time as well as ideas to actually record videos. So I still play the game. I really enjoy it. It's not perfect, okay? But you know, it's a little improvement, especially with this 2.0 update and the training match. Especially the training match, for me, that's a like, okay? Alright, that should be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.